was watching a video on home mortgages and the concept of a 30-year mortgage. And I was thinking to myself, like, to have a 30-year mortgage in America means that you have to have consistency in your life for the better part of 3 decades, at least maybe two. And how many Americans can actually achieve that? Whether you work in corporate America or you blue collar or what have you, that seems so not feasible in today's time. What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. Today I want to talk about layoffs. Layoffs. So my job did layoffs right before Thanksgiving of last year. I was not laid off, but I still have survivor's remorse, as well as a bit of anxiety about not only my career right now, but like how the world is moving in general, how the economy is moving. In a way, I know that no job is particularly exempt from economic downfalls. And on the other hand, I gotta put my head down, do as much professional development on the outside of my current position, as well as networking, and just hope for the best. So it feels like I'm between a rock and a hard place. I was thinking about today because I was watching a video on home mortgages and the concept of a 30-year mortgage. And I was thinking to myself, like, to have a 30-year mortgage in America means that you have to have consistency in your life for the better part of 3 decades, at least maybe two. And how many Americans can actually achieve that? Whether you work in corporate America or you blue collar or what have you, that seems so not feasible in today's time. I have already been laid off in my 20s. When I was 25 years old, I got laid off. That's why I feel with some of my coworkers, because they were, under the age of 30. I'm 32. And I remember how I felt when I got laid off. When you're that young, like, it's the worst feeling in the world, because you're just trying to get your start in life, although you're not entitled to it. When you actually can achieve an opportunity, you're like, okay, like, this is the start, and then I'm gonna just build upon this. But I'll never forget my last year in college. Shout out to Bowie State University. I attended a seminar where a guy was talking about postgraduate plans and career plans. He was discussing how a lot of us that were soon to be graduates probably thought that, which I did, that your career would be linear. As soon as you graduate, you're gonna get your first opportunity and you're just gonna keep going, your income is just gonna keep going, and that's just how it goes. Now, I'll never forget, he said, a lot of you're gonna go up, you're gonna go sideways, which is plateau, you're gonna go maybe back down, maybe really back up, and then you might plateau again. Like, it's a real ebb and flow. And I laugh when I think about it now, because that's exactly how my career has played out up to this point. It's been pitfalls, it's been sadness, happiness, frustration. I've went through every emotion. It really takes me back to COVID. Like, COVID, I had gotten laid off from a position probably a little over a year before COVID hit. And I went back to what I knew, which is retail. So I went back to Target. Shout out to all my former Target employees, man. Target was a fun place to work. Built a lot of skills, built up my work ethic. When I first got in there, I said, okay, I'm gonna do a year. Because I already had my degree at this point, y'all. I said, okay, I'm gonna do a year, and then I'm gonna get my next career opportunity. What happens almost a little after a year when I'm working in Target, COVID happens. And I remember looking on Indeed, and there were only one page of job search results. Like, that was insane to actually see in modern day time. I remember thinking to myself, when the job market really shut down when COVID hit and the world just stopped, I said, you're gonna have to buckle down for another year. And it was the hardest pill to swallow for me at that time. But I said, you know what? It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Every shift I went in for that next year and a half, I think almost 2 years I spent in Target after COVID hit. And I said, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off, until it did. Where I'm in my current position I am in now. It's hard to think about when reality hits you and it's still new and it's still recent, right? But sometimes you do have to buckle down and say, okay, like, this journey might be a year. This journey might be a couple of years where I can't spend no money and I can't go on vacations and I have to really focus on my professional development and my networking and work this humble job that you probably don't like getting up for every day. It's bittersweet right now because I know a lot of people have lost their positions in America right now, and we're at a very uncertain time. While I hope we have a better 2026 pertaining to employment, there's no guarantee for that. And seemingly, maybe the next couple to 3 years, every year is going to be an anxiety roller coaster. Like, okay, what is going to happen? Now for myself, I'm just buckling down and grinding. Like, all of 2025 was I guess you could call it a gap year for me. It was literally just about working as many hours as possible, saving as much money, just in case something happens. Whittling down on my debt while I still have secure employment. And this year will definitely be more about increasing my personal skills outside of my workplace, and also networking to some extent, because they say it's not about always what you know, it's who you know. But does who you know matter in an environment where 1 million jobs are disappearing in one year? It probably does to an extent, but not on a mass scale. So I see it like, when there's a pocket that opens up again, whether it be this year, 27, 28, 29, I view it like you have to be ready for that pocket. From what I've seen since I've been on this earth for 32 years, is that there are very specific times, especially in America, that you have to seize certain opportunities. This time might not necessarily be a booming time that people can seize a lot of above average opportunities en masse, but that time will come. And the real question is, will you be ready for it? And will I be ready for it? And that's the most important thing. So I just want to leave y'all with that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.